Oh, hey, Brian.
Hey.
How are you?
I'm good.
Good.
How are you?
Good. My guest today, Brian Lucey. Now, my first question, it's actually a question I have for a lot of people who are going to be showing up on this thing. Why don't you have a last name?
Well,
by the way, just really quickly, that's my camera. Don't look in that one. You can either of these. I don't care. But that's my. Don't look at it.
Okay. All right.
Okay, so you're obviously evading the name thing. So I've got a question for you, because you said that your first computer was a TRS-80.
Yes.
You did not say which model TRS-80, because my first computer was a TRS-80.
You win.
You don't remember.
You win the nerd award.
I had a Model 2 with dual 8-inch floppies.
That sounds right. I had a trash. We called it the trash. Did you call yours the trash?
No.
Well, I win the nickname then. I had floppies, but at first I had a cassette. And that was a bitch.
That's not good.
I didn't like computers.
Well, there you go. And probably because you had a TRS-80
Exactly.
that had a cassette.
Which is now in the Smithsonian. God bless
that particular model.
My computer, actually.
Bullshit.
No,
you got a call and they're like, hey, it's the Smithsonian.
No.
Can I speak to Brian Lucey Shavinovitz? I want to conflate the second and third thing that you said.
Okay.
Okay, so we don't have to talk specifically about these things, but second thing, you like to drive incredibly fast, and I've had this confirmed by people who've been in a car with you who thought they were going to die. Mm-hmm. And the third thing is that you are a believer in reincarnation. So my question is, does your belief in reincarnation give you the freedom to kill yourself in this life?
That's a great question. I can see how you would come to that, but I'm actually a very safe driver.
That wasn't the question.
That's the nature of interviews. You know, you ask a question and I pivot.
You're not supposed to tell them that, though.
I know,
they
but
don't need to know that.
That's just what I'm telling you. They'll cut this out. This will be edited. I actually went to the Kellyanne Conway School of Interview.
Did you?
I did. So I'm ready for this shit. So
do you argue with your husband about politics?
No. He and I just cook mostly.
What do you make?
Pasta and protein.
And protein.
He eats the pasta.
You make protein.
Protein, yeah. Like it's a category. Steak, chicken.
Well, you could have said that.
Well, I was starting with something you could understand.
It's a real like
thing.
new agey way to say that
a protein
steak is
it's not
protein.
If it was only steak, of course I would have said.
Right. So you don't really care whether it's steak or not. It's a protein.
That's right.
Interesting.
Yeah, protein.
Right.
I mean, that's why I said.
Protein. That's why I said not that camera.
That's why I said protein.
Yeah.
That was my answer.
Well, is there anything you want to talk about?
Are you enjoying the show? The NAM show?
Not asking questions about me.
Oh, anything I want to talk about? Yeah. Oh, for myself?
Yeah. I mean, if we do one where you interview me, then you should save that question because it was awesome.
Well, I did. I worked with a band you worked with, and they have a record February 7th. That's Green Day.
Yeah, but of course it's not the record that I did. So
it's a record that.
To be fair, Chad Blake.
Chad did.
So it's way better than anything I did.
I wouldn't say that.
You just almost didn't.
No, I mean, what I did was to kind of take Chad's wide, fat, cool, slightly vocal baried thing.
I'm glad you added cool to that, because otherwise wide and fat, not necessarily
wide, fat, cool.
Yeah.
And
is that fat with a PH?
Definitely.
Okay.
Although that may be passé.
We're old. It's okay.
Okay. And then the Green Day thing, which is maybe more of a vocal forward, maybe middle. And I just sort of kind of split the difference. So that's what I contributed to Chad's work.
His wide, fat thing.
Like
Let's talk about me for a second, because I had this concept, which I want to bring into that.
Yeah.
I was thinking that if I keep drinking beer at the rate that I drink it, I'm going to be like incredibly large, and I could rent myself out as a diffuser.
Would you say you were going to be wide and fat and cool?
not cool at all. But what I would do is I would sit in the corner of your room, and then I would tell you by listening to the acoustics in the room how many calories an hour I was going to have to eat to maintain the proper thing for what you're recording.
Right, sort of like one of those electronic bass traps. You would just be in the corner, kind of absorbing.
It's nothing like that.
No. Oh, okay. There's actually a very lovely chair that I've recently put in the corner.
Well, there you go. Because I would always go corner out.
It's a comfortable armchair. It's got a little like fuzzy ottoman.
I was going to ask about the ottoman.
Definitely.
Because I'll need that.
You need that. You got to put your legs up. Yeah. So actually, true story, last week, put a chair in the corner. Maybe this is meant to be.
Do you feel that the chair has made your mastering better?
I smell what you're cooking. I'm not bothered.
But then what's the point of me coming over to sit at and try out my thing if it's not going to impact
you
your
can stand in the
experience?
other corner if you want. I was just trying to be
You only have 2 corners. That's a weird room.
Yeah, there's just 2. Anyway, are we good?
Well, no, not yet. Hold on, we got like 20 more seconds.